Why is it that when you're feeling totally desperate to achieve something, you always ride like such a sack of potatoes? Join me and my 4-year-old horse Juno for a realistic account of what our ride was like for our second schooling session back in the field. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kitty, this is Juno. She's my 4-year-old Irish sports horse who I'm producing myself with the very long-term goal of going eventing. She really is as green as grass, and yet she is a super cool girl about poles. As you can see, she is doing some really quite complex pole exercises, and I'm not going to lie, this is the highlight of the ride. It wasn't exciting. I came out with totally the wrong mindset. With the competition season starting and feeling absolutely desperate to be out and involved, I came out and I was like, right, I'm just going to ride my horse, it's all going to go great. And I put all this pressure on myself that then totally came out in my riding, and Juno was tense. And she could feel it, I could feel it, I knew what I was doing, and yet I couldn't make myself stop, and that is so annoying. So why am I sharing this? Because I promised you guys that I would be honest and real, and you can see it in this trot work. The trot feels awful bitted. I really haven't got the hang of this yet. I do get it in a later ride, but I'm going to share that in another post, so stay tuned for that. But at the moment, it's pretty hairy and it feels pretty terrifying. She just kind of sets against me and kind of runs through the bridle. It is not fun. But anyway, the moral of the story is if you've been piling a ton of pressure on yourself and making things worse rather than better, you're not alone, and I feel ya. On the bright side, absolutely nothing disastrous happened. Juno learnt a bit more about poles, and I learnt that I really need to take a chill pill. For more realistic young horse training and tips, give us a follow.